I wanted to share a video with everyone about celebrating our success. Because I had the opportunity to work with someone, and it's worked with them over the year through the pandemic, and I watched them culminate with something they've been working through all their lives while doing it with the challenges they've been faced during the pandemic. And no sooner had they received this huge success, they're already planning for the next stage. They're already trying to get through the logistics of how to make the next stage work. And I was like, no, time out. Let's just scream from the rooftops, just to appreciate what's happened, what you came through, how you managed to like face all the challenges and adversity and still come through. And for me, this screaming from the rooftop happened when I finally got my job offer from Better Up. And it was a culmination of 2.5 years of, well, actually nearly 3 years when I left my last job, of not knowing whether is this going to work? Am I doing the right thing? What the hell am I doing? When am I going to get some sort of income in what I'm doing? I've got a kid. And I'll never forget when I actually got the job and I was driving to go and pick my son up, and I just started screaming in the car like, ah, like I don't know where it came from, but it was the release of like all those 3 years of not knowing whether this was the right thing to do. And with the person I was working with, it kind of made me realize that we do need to stop and celebrate our success. We need that release, that I call it going to the rooftops and screaming. And also to change the script so you actually realize that you've come through this, so that when you go to the well next time, when you face a challenge, you go to the well knowing that you filled up the kind of tank of, I got through this, I'm a different person now. For me, for instance, I've now set up a business in a different continent. I've got a job. I've moved to a different continent. I did this all through the pandemic, so that it really helps to crystallize your self-confidence and your self-esteem. So it's really important to take that time to scream from the rooftops, to celebrate your success, instead of just jumping onto the next challenge and like, okay, how are we going to do the next one? Because if you don't update that script, you're probably still using an old script in your head, and you're telling yourself that you're not good at this, or you're not good at, I don't know, public speaking or doing a workshop, when in fact you've done all those things. So it's important to take that time, scream from the rooftops, really reflect and celebrate from your success, because it's filling in the tank and building that self-esteem, so that the next time we face a challenge, we're facing it stronger, we're facing it from a position of more confidence. So this was something I wanted to share. Would love to hear your thoughts on this. How do you celebrate your success? How do you fill the tank with things that you've come through, so that it builds your self-confidence?